at some time yearn for the days of youth. In my case, and I think most people who have the huge good fortune to be part of the Glamorgan Youth Choir and Orchestra, the days I most yearn for are those at Ogmore Camp with around 200 other singers and players. My memories are sunshine-filled.
For more than 50 years, thousands of young people have passed through the Glamorgan and Mid-Glamorgan Youth Orchestra and Choir under the tutelage of great and renowned mentors such as Russell Shepherd and Geoffrey Francis. Free music education provided the foundation on which many young people across Wales built their lives, with careers spanning a full spectrum of professions. Week-long courses at Ogmore Residential Education Centre were a highlight for members of the Glam, with these musical retreats providing opportunities to meet like-minded young musicians from across the entire county. Lifelong friendships were forged and vital social skills developed in learning experiences that would provide a firm founding for their lives. Now, with free music education under threat, with increasing funding cuts slicing through the arts, former Glam member Kerry-Ann Rolls thought it was time for a reunion, to gather the old guard and see what their collective musical experience and testimonies could do to reinvigorate musical sensibilities and revitalise free music education.
The Glam was the most special thing in the entire world. It wasn't just an orchestra or choir, it was an experience.
There was no hindrance financially or religiously, nationally, anything like that. The gates were open to all.
It was a huge turning point for me as a young adult.
To be in the Glam was quite something. And I used to, when people ask me, well, how is it thriving so much? I'd say, well, Ogmore's bigger than the rest of us.
If it weren't for the Glam, I wouldn't be doing what I did. I was peripatetic teacher for many, many, many years. And I write and arrange music, things, and I've been doing that most of my life. And it's been a wonderful experience, because it all started here.
And I think a lot of people think for being in the Glam you have to go on and do a career in music, whereas for me, being a scientist, it's actually been really helpful because it gave me confidence and it gave me the opportunity to stand up in front of audiences, whether it's through singing or through presenting, which I have to do on a regular basis now.
I think being a part of the Glam was a big part of me going on to music college and becoming a professional musician.
I was a free dinners girl at school, and there were 3 of us in the house, and we all had free music education, and it made a huge difference to our lives.
Plans for a small reunion down the pub with a sing-song around the piano quickly escalated once the idea caught fire amongst old Glam members and word spread. Soon, singers and players of old from all over the world were on their way back to Wales to show their appreciation for the free music education they received and the musical experiences they shared together at Ogmore and in the Glam. By looking at the gifted participants who returned for the reunion, it reads as a who's who of Welsh success.
Well, coming back to this event brings back, and I think almost makes a full round circle of everything that the Glam meant to us. It's moving everybody. Everybody is so excited about the concert, as we used to be back in the days when we put the Glam together. It's summing up the Glam for, I think, a lot of us, this journey of that we've all made to come back to do this. It's an incredible experience.
If you asked everybody here, they'd all say to go back to the days of the glam and the days of Ogmore and the thrill we all had of not only going to Ogmore and the courses there, but also performing some of the greatest pieces of music the world knows.
It was a really, really exciting time of my life, and I'm so excited to be back today.
Cardiff's renowned St David's Hall was to play host to the Glam's reunion concert, with both stage and stalls filled with Glam alumni and supporters alike. It was not only a chance to catch up with old friends and enjoy a spectacular reminder of days gone by, it also provided the stage to launch the Glam organisation, a new charity initiative to help keep free music education alive in Wales and keep the core pillars that the Glam was built on standing.
Providing music in schools was to ensure that children could take part in musical activities just the same way they take part in sport or in their maths lesson or any other lesson. It was part of their general education. And it was only when everything became under a threat that youngsters began to think this was a special privilege that they had.
But with funding cuts across the arts, free music education is disappearing, and with Ogmore closing in 2007, the formative musical years in the lives of members of the Glam will remain as stories left to be heard, not to be experienced by the current and future generations of children in Wales. With no money being supplied to schools to offer free music lessons and instruments, having a musical upbringing is being reserved for those lucky enough to be born into more fortunate circumstances.
Music is it's society's lifeblood, I think. I mean, we cannot survive without music, and this is the short-sightedness sometimes of our dear politician friends, that music and cuts in this side of things are... I understand the fact that the cuts have to be made and things, but they have to be made across the board in a much fairer way, and I think sometimes the arts really suffer when actually they are the things which hold communities together, they are the things which give people joy, and it's joy that encourages people to do other things in life, you know. So music is something which we can't do without.
It's got to be free and universal. I mean, we had such a fantastic opportunity when we were in school, and for that service to not be there anymore is a real tragedy. It's got to be there.
It's not just about the music, it does help individuals become more rounded and more confident in themselves.
Every single child should have the opportunity that we had, and it's made us, you know, the people we are today. And if you look at the choir and the orchestra today, you've got some incredible people there who are at the top of their fields, and it's because of Ogmore and the confidence it gave us.
Music shouldn't be for the elite, it shouldn't be for those who can afford it. It has to be for everyone.
The Glam organisation's key aims are to restore these opportunities to today's generation of young aspiring musicians and seek to work in a complementary way to the existing services still remaining. The Glam Youth Choir is giving children a free opportunity to sing an exciting and varied repertoire of music. And the new Instrument Bank, a free musical instrument loan facility across Wales, has been launched. They will continue to build on these initial schemes in a bid to grow the Glam back to the educational and musical institution it once was. With the hard work and dedication of those who experience the benefits of a free music education, the Glam organisation hope to ignite a musical fire once again inside the youth of today and keep Wales, the land of song, singing.
Creativity is the very core, the vital purpose of education. Don't let anyone ever get away with thinking otherwise. We cannot allow young potential to depend on social and economic fortune, or to be silenced and lost by social or economic misfortune.